power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
So this video is going to be for the first 2 episodes of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man that just aired on Disney Plus this week. It's a new Spider-Man show that is kind of a part of the MCU, but at the same time it's not. It's kind of like the Tom Holland Spider-Man films, but it's done differently, where it's really about Peter Parker trying to balance his life of being Spider-Man and Peter Parker and showing that it doesn't always work out for him, and there are things and characters that are told differently this time around. So growing up, I loved Spider-Man. I loved watching the original Raimi trilogy. I loved the Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy as well. I, of course, loved the 2 Spider-Verse films. I played a lot of the games growing up. I loved the Insomniac games as well. And I, of course, watched a lot of the animated Spider-Man shows, like the 90s one and Spectacular Spider-Man are my favorites. But when this show was coming out, I honestly wasn't that excited, mostly because of what they were going to do with the show being in a different universe and some of the characters that they were going with and some of the story arcs that they wanted to do. What they wanted to go with just didn't excite me all that much, and not even the trailers got me excited. And the animation honestly looked cheap to me, at least from what I saw in the trailers. And I can say that I am intrigued with what I'm seeing. These episodes didn't get me super excited to see what happens next, but I am interested in seeing how this show continues. With the characters that they set up for the rest of the show and what they're like and what their backstories are set up to be, and I am liking how they're making Norman Osborn sort of a new mentor figure for Peter Parker, even though if you've seen the movies or read the comics, you already know who Norman Osborn is. It has some characters that we know from the films and the shows and the comics, but some of them are done a little bit differently without giving anything away, and some characters you might have not recognized from before. But there are some characters in this show that are done differently that might put you off a bit, so if you're one of those people that easily gets upset with a character choice, you will probably go online, make a video, and rant about how they ruined your favorite character. But if it doesn't bother you that much, then I think you should be fine. Now again, these 2 episodes didn't get me super excited. It didn't get me to love the show immediately, but they did get me intrigued to see more of the show, and the next 3 episodes of the show are next week, so I'm looking forward to watching those. So guys, if you have watched the first 2 episodes of this show on Disney Plus, what do you think about it? Do you think it's an awesome start to the show, or do you think that this sucked and it's not going to be a good show? Let me know in the comments below.